Hey everybody, Craig here with your weekly update, and I promise it's a quick one this week for sure. Only have two things to share with you, and the first, of course, has to do with Colossians and where we are heading this particular weekend. This is the fourth week in our 8-week series, and here we start to shift it into a little bit of a higher gear, and we're going to cover all of chapter 2 this particular weekend, and that's a bit daunting, and frankly, Pastor Key and I talked about that. We might want to do that over again if we had the chance. Nevertheless, we're going to do all 23 verses, and it's jam-packed with a lot of stuff, including leading us to the place of understanding just a little bit more about what the Colossians were dealing with. Now, if you pick up a commentary, if you investigate a little bit further, you're going to quickly find out that no one really is quite sure what the problem is, what the heresy that the Colossian believers are struggling with. But I think that's to our advantage, because the book of Colossians then fits every time. And I think the Lord was wise in that, in creating that and making Colossians a little bit vague on what exactly the problem is, because frankly, we can look and see our problems in Colossians as well. We can see our culture being represented. We can see our struggles and where we might lean away from the gospel also in Colossians chapter 2. So, all that to say, we're going to talk a little bit about the heresy this weekend and what they're struggling with, but then also really helping us get down a more applicational phrase and understanding really how that Colossians chapter 2 fits into our lives, okay? So that's where we're headed this particular weekend, and in the days and the weeks ahead, as I promised, my now renamed Pie and Prayer and Praise are coming up really soon, and I would love to have every leader come, and I understand obviously there are things that are going on in your life that may keep you from them, but here again are the dates, and please note if you're from Utica Isle that I've changed the date to the Tuesday of the 3rd, and that's coming up this week. So here's what we need from you at this point. I'd love it if you could RSVP, if you could let me know that you either can or you cannot make it. That would be really huge, okay? All right, I think that's all I have for you this week, other than to say thank you so much. Thank you for serving. Thank you for loving your people. Thank you for walking with them in this really important ministry. All right, I'll let you go with that. God bless.